between travel, work craziness, and my sister being here, I have been so overloaded. Something I used to never let myself do was take a break, slow down, work on my needs, work on sharing my needs. And something I've needed to do is to give myself a break. And one of those things that I've taken a break on is this channel, just because I don't want to show up and be stressed and upset and not enjoy what I'm doing. Because I've shared this before. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this around so it feels a little more intimate. One of the reasons why I love showing up here is because I feel like I can be my true self, and it's a little bit removed from doing social media as a full-time job, which I've been doing on Instagram and now TikTok for 6 years plus. And before that, I worked behind the scenes doing it for brands. So as a whole, I've been doing it for a very, very long time. Yeah, and I just really am trying to give myself some grace, be a little easier on myself. And yeah, my perfectionism is a problem. So I feel like old me would have been like, I promised 3 videos a week. We're getting 3 videos up a week, no matter what, no matter who like suffers for it. And it was always obviously me that suffered, but also you guys, because I don't feel like the content was like the quality. And some of you had even mentioned that some of the videos like felt rushed, but I feel like you guys can very much like feel how I'm doing through the screen. It's kind of weird, right? That we have that connection with people that we haven't met in real life. This is a very weird, wild world we live in that I feel like people hundreds of years ago would never have believed or understood, but it's so real. I feel so grateful to have this community here. I feel so grateful that I stuck with YouTube, even though it was a long, long journey. It took me years to finally get going to the point where I was posting regularly. But yeah, this just feels different. Like I've always said, it feels like a safe space. It feels like more of a creative outlet just for fun and doesn't feel as serious. And I feel like I can just be myself here, which is very special. That long-winded intro, what else is new, is only to say thank you for being patient with me while I took maybe, is it 2 full weeks, a week and a half off. And yeah, I don't really have a video planned today, but I felt like showing up and I kind of missed you guys. I definitely missed you guys. Yeah, so I thought I would just kind of do what I'm doing today, which is clearly not getting ready. I had a meeting today with a group that helps me with my affiliate stuff, like helps me with like linking and strategy for sharing stuff. And now I'm home and I was supposed to film a video try on, but not all the products got here. So I'm actually super behind on opening boxes from my travels and just have fun today and just hang out. So yeah, I also kind of feel like going out to the hammock and getting some sun for a second. That feels like what my soul wants. So let's hydrate. If you're watching this video and you have access to water near you, this is your reminder to hydrate today. If you are new to my channel, my videos usually have more of a format than this. They're usually kind of like sort of, I guess, try-ons or teaching something or a vlog when I travel, but today I just felt like being freeform, so I hope that's okay with you guys. I was about to make a video and I was like, I don't want to put makeup on today. And then I was like, I don't have to put makeup on. These are my friends. What a concept. It feels really good, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna bring my water out to the hammock. I think I might just like give myself 10-15 minutes to meditate and then read in the hammock. So let's get our equipment. Got our phone. I love the Chopra app. If you guys are into meditation at all, I've been doing the Waking Up course. They have a daily meditation on there, which is really nice. That's how I learned to meditate. They have like a free course. I think it's like 30 days. It was like 60 when I did it. Can you believe I actually did a 60-day course? Because I can't. But here's what the app looks like. So this is the daily meditation on waking up. If you're interested in learning to meditate, it's been a very helpful tool for me. But I was really into the Deepak Chopra meditations previously. This is what they used to look like. The purple one, they used to have one with Oprah. And then when I was in Italy with Callie, we would regularly do, like almost every day, we did the Chopra meditations. And so I actually joined, I'm a paying member now, to do that. Oh, interesting. So they have a daily session that they've chosen for you. Today is Curb Your Cravings. Yesterday's I loved. It was talking about how you're always on time. Like you showed up to this session on time, like your timing is no one else's timing. And so trust that you're right on time for whatever your timing is. But yeah, they have all kinds of different courses. So I think I might just pop on and do a different one. Let's see. Let's find a good one. Oh, here it is, Right on Time, recently played. This one was so good. I'm going to read you the little notes about it. It says, today, honor the ebbs and flows of your journey as you settle into a practice of honoring your highest self. So I'm gonna go do a meditation. I'm gonna pop my headphones in, and then the boyf got me this book for my birthday. It's the last thing he told me. This is in Reese's book club. So far, it's so good. I'm only like, it looks like I'm, about a fourth of the way in. Does anyone else use your book jacket as a bookmark, or do you use like a real bookmark, or do you use like a receipt or an old airplane stub? What do you guys use as bookmarks? And also, do you read digitally or do you read like hard copies? And do you even read at all? Because for years I couldn't read. I feel like my raging ADD, and I just never made the time to slow down and read. And lately I've gotten into reading again, and it's so fun. But I think for a while I was like, the idea of reading something for fun wasn't something I allowed myself to do. I was always reading like self-help or articles about things for work, or just not allowing myself time to just sit and relax and read at all. And so it's been such a really nice thing. And I've read several books already. I've read, I would say, around 1 to 2 books a month so far this year, probably averaging 1. I think I probably read like 7 or 8 books. So it's just nice. So comment below if there's any favorite books you've read or things I have to read. I have read The 7 Husbands of Eleanor Hugo, which was amazing. I read Daisy Jones and the Six, which was amazing. I read Where the Crawdads Sing. That one I actually went and saw the movie for as well, which was really cool. I read Normal People by Sally Rooney, which was incredible. That's also a series on Hulu that I'm about to start. Callie and I started our own little like baby book club, and so I think we're going to read Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney next. I read November 9th. I read Little Fires Everywhere, and now I'm reading this. I think that might be it. There might be something else on my Kindle I'm forgetting. Anyway, good for us for reading. I found my headphones, and a couple things I feel compelled to share with you. First of all, Skims dropped off this gift on my doorstep. Spoiler alert, if you want to see what's inside, go to my TikTok. They dropped it off yesterday. Sorry, that wasn't today. And yeah, it's on my TikTok. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, it's Alex Michael May on TikTok. And I just do like whatever off the cuff random stuff there. And then I do fashion content, more short form content. I was doing like a daily vlog day in my life, which I might restart soon. But in general, I'm just trying to honor myself and not feel compelled to keep up with other people on social media, and also realize that social media is not real life. So I like to keep that as transparent as I can here, which is why sometimes I'm not always showing up, because sometimes I just can't. And I hope that you would honor yourself and do the same thing. I know with my line of work, I mostly make my own schedule. I have meetings, I have like things I have to be at, etc. But a lot of the time I can structure my own day, and I understand that that's something that not everyone gets to do. But I still like to just remind myself and others that we do have control over some things, like how we take care of ourselves. So for me, I've been bookending my days with like a nice walk at sunset, starting my morning with some journaling, meditation, and movement. I can do a whole video on my rituals if that's helpful for you guys, but I would just encourage you to, even if it can only be 5 minutes or 10 minutes, to find something to do for yourself as you start the day, and something to do at night as you wind down that feels good. If you feel called to reevaluate how you how you spend that time, comment below, and just if you feel like sharing things that really work for you or something you want to try and implement. And sometimes it's nice to just put that out there for accountability, just to like, put it out there and just say that you have that intention, because I think intentions have quite a bit of power. Here is a little sampling of some of the PR boxes we're gonna undo, but I started to go through it and I was like, I'm just gonna make a video because I feel like we could have some fun with it. And in other news, the booty pick is back. I found it behind one of the doors when my sister was coming. I don't have any art up here, so I was like, of course she wants to look at my butt. Also got a package just now. Oh, it's kind of warm out. It's such a beautiful day. The sky is so blue. I just want to show you guys. Look at how nice it is in LA today. The sky is so blue. Okay, so I got a package from Lunia. They make the most beautiful pajamas. If you guys want me to do a Lunia try on, let me know. I'm obsessed. Can we talk about my nails? I don't know if I shared this with you guys yet. I got my nails done over the weekend, so I don't think I've shared these. Very happy with them. Also, I ordered Sakara because I feel like my eating habits got so out of whack. So that's why that box is here. And what else? Oh, we made lemon bars out of the lemon tree in the back. I picked lemons, and my sister and my boyfriend and I all made delicious lemon bars over the weekend. So if you guys ever want like a recipe cook along, that could be fun. I thought it could be really fun to do like a follow along morning routine or a follow along journaling session. There's so many things we could do that I thought it'd be so cool if I just made it so that we did it together in real time, and then you guys could like pause the video as needed, etc. I wonder what's in here. It's so heavy. I don't remember getting anything heavy. So anyway, I just feel like I want to tell you guys everything. It's like, you know, when you're hanging out with your friend and you haven't seen them in like, I don't know, a few weeks or something, and you just like have a million things to share and you want to talk about. That's how I feel like I am right now. So I feel like I'm just randomly looking around for things to share and tell because I'm so excited. Oh, I do have some big news that I really haven't told anyone. So you want it? This side comb situation is intense. I can't even see you. Hold on, let me get myself settled. First of all, here's another update. My cactus flowers popped off. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that when these bloom, they bloom like once a year. The cactuses will grow these little like nodes. And this year I got 3, and these 2 went off in one night. I did a little hyperlapse I'll show you, but oh my gosh. And then after, so they only bloom for one night. And then after a few days, they fall off, but they fall off like, let me see, I'm just gonna pick this one up and show you. There's like a hole here, and you can see it falls like right off the stump, and it leaves this little like, it's so weird. And then it's just like this little dingleberry for a while, and then eventually this little knob loosens and falls off on its own. So it's just a crazy circle of life here with the cactuses in the yard. Here's my little reading nook. Right. But my big news is, are you ready? See this cute little back house? The landlord's nanny used to live here, and now it's gonna be mine. I'm so excited. I'm gonna stand back so you can see it. So she needs a little love, sure, but this little tiny house is gonna be my new content studio to film stuff for you guys. You know, I've been talking about starting the podcast. So I'm gonna do a little podcast studio in there, and this way hopefully I'll get to have a little bit of work-life balance, because right now my clothes eat my living room, and I feel like I'm so sick of all the spaces I've been shooting in my house, and I'd love one place to keep everything contained, my equipment, shoot supplies, etc. So yeah, oh my gosh, we are gonna be moving into this tiny house for Team AMM here. So I'm really excited. It's something that when I moved in, I dreamed about. I used to think about it, like I'd fall asleep at night thinking about what I'd do to it. And I almost think I manifested it, because the way that it ended up being empty and that my landlords agreed to letting me have it was just so crazy. So I'm really, really excited. So stay tuned for a lot of DIY home content. I'm gonna redo the kitchenette so we can do more like kitchen and wellness content. I'm gonna create a new fun backdrop for podcasts, for shooting stuff for you guys. I have a really fun new series coming. So there's a lot in the works. Sometimes we need to slow down in order to accelerate forward. So these are things I've been talking about for a long time, and I feel like I've got a different couple ways I could think about it, right? I could either feel shame that I haven't done the things yet and feel like embarrassed to talk about things I'm excited about for fear that I won't do them. We're not doing that anymore. I just thought of an analogy that feels perfect, and I know I heard this somewhere, couldn't tell you where. It's probably like an old freaking prophecy or something. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, like a parable. But anyway, sometimes in order to propel forward, we have to like slow down and pull back. I know there are seasons of expansions and seasons of contraction. Sorry, I just noticed that I knocked my camera and that it has a scratch on it already, and it's brand new. Love that for me. Very symbolic of me as a person. But think about a slingshot, right? In order to like propel it forward, you have to pull it back, and there's a bit of tension, and then shoom. So that's what I'm believing for myself, that this season of honoring what I need, slowing down, being more intentional about what I take on, taking care of myself, and saying no or pivoting when needed will pay off when the things I'm really dreaming of and the things I really want to bring forth finally bear fruit. So here's to believing in that. And now I'm gonna have some hammock time, and I will meet you guys in a few minutes. This is what's going on. Last night I had so much fun out in that hammock that I decided to just stay home, and I obviously am gonna stay home, but I decided to just do whatever I wanted the rest of the day, and I didn't finish filming the video, and I didn't work, and I read a book peacefully, and it was the best night ever. It's in the car like this. Other things. Takes them 20 minutes to set all the cups. Why do I have 2 of these? One has water and one has coffee. It's important. It's important. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Dry Bar because I impulsively bought a membership last night. I've never even really gone, but I hate washing my hair. And one of the reasons I don't want to film sometimes is because I really don't want to do my hair. Isn't that silly? Like for work or for anything. Or why I'll say no to going somewhere because I don't want to get ready. So I thought, let's try Dry Bar. There's one nearby. See if we love it. Maybe we could just go every other week and just alleviate our hair washing load a little. I know this is ridiculous, but it's the little things. We all should do things that bring us joy, and I'm just seeing if this brings me joy. Let's go. Wearing the same thing as yesterday. Finally made it to Dry Bar. A little late, I'm nervous. Okay, I freaking love it. It looks so good. Yeah. I love it. I'm gonna like let it sit. I would probably separate them more and like finger wave them a little more, but since I really want them to last for a few days and settle in nicely, I'm gonna not touch them until after my makeup's done, until I'm like for sure ready, and then they'll like settle, because this way they'll set a little better. But I'm just really excited to see how this lasts and to see if this is a viable solution for me to treat myself to every now and again, because I just feel like I can't get the curl pattern I want right now. Like I can't. I'm just struggling with my hair, and it's okay to outsource and it's okay to ask for help. I decided we need to go check out this antique store real quick just because why not? Oh my gosh, this freaking chair is so cool. I know it looks really bad, but I felt like the shape of it is so cool if it got reupholstered. Do I know how to upholster? Absolutely not. Because I'm living in a world of just treat yourself, I happened to realize that I parked right in front of the chocolate company that my boyfriend gave me my first chocolates from, and I'm gonna stop in and see what they have today and get one. It's literally the most beautiful shop. I hope it's open. Okay, so I saw a cool rug in the antique store. The gentleman that I'm assuming owns it, he asked me not to film. Why is this light looking like this? He asked me not to film inside, which of course I would always respect. He has like a lot of really amazing artwork in there, and he said a lot of it's like copyrighted, and it's all like a beautiful art that he's researched that's usually like antique. So it's just really cool storied pieces in there, really beautiful wooden pieces. I inquired about this stunning like long thin desert landscape. Oh, I want it so bad, but he couldn't read the name on there. It was like a cursive handwriting. He was trying to figure out who the artist was so that he could price it appropriately. And he's like, I don't sell anything without like researching and knowing its story and understanding about it. And I'm like, that's so cool. Like, it's just such a different way of life, right? Than going and getting a print at some store that's just like replicated. I really want that piece. I feel like it could be so cool in my living room, in the bedroom. And yeah, there's some exciting changes coming to the house, as I've kind of alluded to. I've told you some of it, and there's another half that I'm sure you probably can guess, but I'm not ready to say it out loud yet until we're like set in stone, but I'm feeling good about it. Yeah, so I'm gonna head home. I think I'm gonna do a little PR unboxing. Maybe like you guys can do my makeup with me. I've got a couple events tonight and a dinner, and I'm just trying to decide, do I wanna like try to like hit event, or do I wanna just go to my girls' dinner and not stress myself out? So I'm just kind of feeling into what feels good to me now. Like I said, creating that spaciousness. I had such a beautiful morning doing yoga and journaling and just having like a nice slow morning, and yeah, so I'm feeling good. I'm trying to find a little bit better work-life balance, and if this resonates with you at all, feel free to comment below and let me know it's worked for you. But yeah, also I just shared about these Simple Modern cups. I freaking love these cups. They are on Amazon. I will link them below, but I have this color. So I've got that one for my water, this one for my coffee. I got one for Sparky. I got one for Callie when she was here. I keep one for guests at home. They have all different colors. They're so good. And in case you're wondering which chocolate flavors I got. So it was like 18, but I tipped. So it was like 16. So I think they're about $3 each, which I know is super pricey, but they're so beautiful and stunning. I got cardamom, which is like one of their tops, and it's like a 5-spice. And then I got passion fruit, which I had when Sparky got it for me for Valentine's Day, I think is when he got them. Loved that one. And then I got a Manhattan one, which is like the drink with like the bourbon drink. And I can't even remember the last one I got. I think it was like, oh, black sesame caramel. So their flavors are very unique, and I really want to have one right now. Should we just eat one together and I'll like describe it? Is that rude? Because I wish you could taste it through the thing, but you can't. You guys, do you see how this hair is settling in? It's gonna be so good. We put it here. We're just gonna prop up the cam We're gonna turn up the air. It's a little spicy in here, and we're gonna eat one of these. I just like to treat myself, you know? Sometimes we just need to treat ourselves. Oh, I love it. So they have this little like vellum paper guide to their chocolates, which is just so beautiful. And here are the ones that I got. You can tell each one has its own little design. So the black sesame caramel has that little bit. These ones have like a beautiful like matte brushed gold. They're all such beautiful like little angular pieces. Okay, what am I feeling? Do I want something bright? Do I want the passion fruit or do I want the black sesame? I'm feeling like I might do either the black sesame or the cardamom. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? We're feeling black sesame. So black sesame it is. And I was gonna try to eat half and then share the other half with Sparky, because that's what we do, because we're gross. We like to share everything. Because like we both like to experience it and like talk about it, but like I'm just doing this for me today, and that's weird. I usually like always want to share with people and like feel like I'm not allowed to enjoy things just for myself. But today we're doing that. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is wild. How could I save a gooey little half thing anyway? I wanted to try and show you the filling. It's got that really, oh my gosh. It almost looks like green or like blue black in the light. Oh my god, it's unreal. It really has that like toasty, sesame, earthy flavor, which I love. I first discovered I love this flavor when I was in Hong Kong, like several years ago. And I went to a restaurant. It was dim sum. And for dessert, they had a black sesame soup. It was like thick and hot, but it was so delicious, and it very much tasted like this filling. It was a dessert soup, which I'd never had anything like it. And it looked like a bowl of liquid mercury. It was wild looking. Have you guys ever heard of that or eaten that? Also, comment below and let me know like the wildest, coolest, weirdest thing you've eaten, or flavors that are unique that you really love, because I'd love to like try them, and just, I love reading you guys' comments about stuff. Okay, let's go home. We have work to do. Right, I just had a lovely little lunch. I just made my Mascara, like, just made a little salad. Anyway, I don't even know why I had to tell you that. And then I'm reading this book. I think, I showed it to you yesterday. And so I just sat and read that during lunch, and it was so peaceful and so nice. And now I'm gonna get ready and do my makeup, because I have a couple events tonight for work and then a dinner. So I thought I would just do my makeup and we could chat. So I'm using the Tula face filter. This is their blurring primer. Oh, there we go. I love this, and I've shared this before, but if you missed it, I'll share it again. So first of all, I've been using self-tanner drops in my moisturizer, and I feel like they look really good. So hopefully you agree. But I love using this primer because you can see I have like redness and stuff. And I don't want to say that it neutralizes redness, but it does just create a blurring effect on the face. I think it'd be better if I showed you from here so that the light was even on my face. So this is the side without it, and this is the side with it now. As you can see, it looks like I have a freaking filter on my face, and I don't, obvi. Like, isn't that cool? So I'm gonna do the other side and show you the difference. Do we have any fellow, like, chorus girls? Or boys, or theys, anyone, but chorus folks. Okay, here we go. So I just love using that. Oh my gosh, it's crazy how much it helps neutralize redness or any imperfections. Like, this is almost empty and I need to get a new one, and it's truly the best. I'm so glad that I ended up trying that. Like, because Tula reached out and sent it, and I was like, not sure. And oh my gosh, now I will be a lifelong user until I find something better. There is a blurring primer by YSL that I've been wanting to try. This one I want to say is like around 30-ish. So it's not cheap, but it's still probably not as much as some of those other super expensive products. But if you've got any products that are your holy grails that you swear by, let me know. I am looking for my Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream by L'Oreal. This is a great dupe for Cicapair. It does have like an undertone, like not an undertone, but like an after. Like basically it's green, but it looks like there's like little color beads that break because it ends up looking like skin tone. Can you see? It like almost turns into a tan. But so I'm gonna use this to neutralize redness because I seem to always have a lot of redness, which is annoying and I don't like it, but it's just my life, you know. I just made up a country song about it. I used to think that it'd be so fun to be a country singer. I have like a natural twang, and I'm from Nebraska, and I just like love, love it. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry, but considering like This is looking so, I don't understand. Honestly, I'm telling you, I'm gonna grab the drops I've been using. I think last time, woo, booty, hi! But these are the ones that I got on Amazon. This is the Tan Luxe, the face drops, which I will link. And then I like to put it in Charlotte's Magic Cream. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, but this is the lightweight one. Because I find in the summer that the jar is just a bit too heavy. So I love to put like maybe 4 drops in there and moisturize with it. Even in the morning, if you're not gonna do your makeup right away or at night, it's just like, I just don't understand. I also have been using Differin gel, which has been like really helped, I think, with breakout stuff. So also, this is a big deal. I have a consultation tomorrow for Botox because I just think I wanna check it out. You know, I really have wondered about like going into those territories and like, do I want, like, is this something that I want to share on my channels? Is this something that I think, I don't know. I feel like it's a very personal choice for everybody, you know, with everything going on in the world right now. I know there's a lot of debates about our bodies and stuff. And I personally think everyone deserves to do whatever they want, whether that's plastic surgery, whether that's whatever. Obviously, I'm a huge advocate for doing the inner work first, because I don't think it's going to fix anything that you don't like about yourself on the inside. But if you have done that work and you're like, I want to do it, I have the money and I want to feel good about myself, and why not? But I think if it's attached to an outcome of you think it's gonna make you happy, that's when I think maybe it should be reevaluated. So I don't think Botox is gonna make me happy. I am happy. But I do wanna freeze this movement before it gets worse, because I mean, it already is what it is. But I definitely am like seeing fine lines and things emerging. This is just life. Again, I'm also almost out of the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. So I'm just doing a drop here. I think the thing is, I don't want to feel responsible. Like I saw somebody I follow the other day share she had gotten like some kind of chin implant and like some fat removal, and I don't even know exactly if it was an injection or surgery or what it was, but I don't know. I just, for me, I never want to put like before and afters in a way that makes it seem like the before is not okay, if that makes sense. Like I really wonder what it's going to look like as a society if none of us are aging naturally. Like in 15, 20 years, all these girls that have been getting Botox since they've been like teenagers or in their 20s, like what are they gonna look like? What's it gonna do? And also, what are the implications of long-term doing these things? I have so many questions. And I don't really know if anyone knows, because I don't think it's been around long enough to know, you know? I know that I've been following some like dermatologists on TikTok that say that it can be really dangerous to do certain procedures with fillers and Botox, but I don't know. I've been asked my whole life about how I had lip fillers, etc. So I'm just used to it, but it still feels like accusatory and scary when people say things to you. And I think it has like such a connotation. It's like you feel like you should have it because everyone's having it, and everyone has such a homogenous look now with like the lips and stuff. And I think it's weird because like you can't even tell how old people are. And I don't know, there's so many layers to it. Just curious what you guys' opinions are on that. Personally, like I said, I think everyone's business is their own, and we only have a responsibility to be true to ourselves, to make ourselves happy and decide what's right for us ultimately. But I think we all need to do our research and stay safe and make sure we're doing things for the right reasons. And other than that, enjoy, have fun with your one body that you get in this lifetime. I didn't tell you guys, but I did add these bronzer drops, these Cover FX bronzer drops. I got these on Amazon. And when I came back from Italy, my skin did not match my foundation anymore. And as you can see, it's the drops added it. I added the drops to the point where I felt like it matched my skin tone better. So if you don't want to have to buy a new foundation, depending on how tan you are, or you just want to feel a little more bronzed, you can use these drops in your foundation or alone. And they're really nice. I really, really like them. Highly recommend. So I'm just gonna use my beauty blender just to blend this all in. I'm gonna go in with the Becca, oh my gosh, I lost the lid to this. I dropped it on the floor the other day and I didn't know where it went. And then I fell on the floor and I meant to grab it and then I didn't. And then my housekeeper came and I think maybe it got swept up and thrown away. Luckily it's still tacky. This is Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I love this. I have not really dealt with dark circles under my eyes until recently, and I just feel like this stuff is a miracle. I've heard they're discontinuing or like closing or whatever, but I was still able to find it on Amazon. So if you want to get it, I would run to it. And I'm just gonna enjoy this jar even though it doesn't have a lid now. Love that. So I don't know if you can see, I feel like the lighting isn't super conducive. But you can see like there's a bit of darkness here. And so I just like use like a non-dominant, like my index finger. Is that index? No, pointer, are they the same? Help. And then I'm just lightly tapping. I think it just really brightens the under eye area. And then this is the part where I would conceal. I'm not into like, in the summer, I'm not into like setting powders and all that stuff a ton because I feel like your makeup sweats through and it gets cakey and piecey and weird. So I like to keep a very light, all liquid face in the summer, which I've talked about before, but that's still what we're up to these days. So this is Persona, which is a beautiful woman I've had the pleasure of meeting, Sona Gasparian, and she started this makeup line and she's awesome. So they sent me this little bronzer stick, and so I'm just kind of, I like to make myself a jawline. I don't actually know if it does anything. It makes you feel better. And then I'm also just kind of blending it out to the areas where the sun would naturally kiss my face. So I'm kind of contouring and kind of bronzing all in one. So just kind of adding some dimension back into the face. And when I'm doing this without chatting, this whole thing takes me about 5 to 8 minutes, which is really all the time and patience I have these days for makeup. Also, you guys didn't tell me I have lettuce in my teeth. Thanks. I have been switching my blush game up just depending on like the colors I'm wearing, what I'm feeling. I have been loving, this is Dreamer. This is a multi-stick from Ilia Cosmetics, which is also available on Amazon. I love this. I'm just gonna dot it. If you really want a lot of coverage, this could move the makeup you put on. So just be aware of that. You could always apply it with your fingers or a brush, but I like to take the blush. I've been watching a ton of videos where they're saying don't put it on the apple anymore, but like curve it up like this and then a little bit on your nose is the vibe, which I think I've already shared in other videos, but I'm just gonna blend this out. And then I just like this is like kind of a deeper color, but sometimes I like a little bit lighter to break it up because it kind of feels fall-y, I guess, that one. But this is Turks and Caicos by ELF, I guess it is. And I love this. You can see that I'm like digging down in there now. And this has been one of my favorite like drugstore products. This is also available on Amazon. I think they carry it at Target, Ulta. So I'm just digging it out because it's almost gone, but I'm just gonna add a few dots of this because I just think for some reason the colors combined. I know it's annoying to use 2 blushes. You don't have to. I'm just like, just kind of go with what I'm feeling on any given day. Sometimes I'll just use one. I have other ones I like too, but I'm definitely like a hardcore liquid cream blush girl right now. And I think I've done tutorials with you guys earlier where I used a powder blush as like an eyeshadow, and this is just what I'm doing now. I kind of go through phases. There's no, you know, for me, this is just like an easy summer face, and I just really like the way that it looks. So I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm gonna highlight later. I'm gonna see if there's any other concealing that I want to do. I'm just gonna brighten some areas of like old acne, put a little bit more on the inner corner to brighten, and I'm using Ilia's Serum Concealer, which I think just blends nicely into the skin. It's like less dry and cakey than others, so it's good for like a light summer face, in my opinion. Again, this is available on Amazon. You can totally set the concealer under your eyes. You can set anything you want. You can set your T-zone. Like, it's just a personal preference for me. I have like normal to combo skin more so than oily, so it's not as much of a concern for me. So I'm good on the face. I think it looks really good. I'm gonna hold this up more evenly into the light. I think it looks pretty good. So let's go in and do the brows. So I love my Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. Been using it for years. Keep going back to it. I tried other things. I will try other things, but this is the one that's kind of like my old faithful that I've gone through countless of, and I just keep on using it. Although Charlotte Tilbury has a good one too, and I like that Charlotte has refills. I think Benefit has refills as well now, so you don't have to keep throwing the whole thing away, which just makes me kind of feel bad, so that's always nice. But it has a really nice precise tip here. And then I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna try and use you guys as a mirror and see how this goes. I've shared a video about doing my brows, but I like to do super light hair likes. It's really not focusing on, oh, there we go. I just like to do super light, fine hair-like strokes to kind of fill it in and make it look like I don't have any eyebrow stuff on, but yet I obviously do. So as you can see, I've got like some sparseness here, so I'll just go in and do really light, fine hair-light strokes. And then I feel like this goes up just a little bit too much, so I sometimes kind of even that out a little bit. And then I'm gonna use my Refi brow stuff because my brows are being very unruly right now. I got this Eyebrow Pro Wax from Amazon that's supposed to be a good Anastasia dupe, which is cool and clear, but it's not giving me enough hold right now. Like, it's not keeping these. So you see these do not want to pop up. Get ready and watch what Refi does. I don't know if they have Refi on Amazon. I might have gotten this at Sephora, but it can be a little Elmer's glue-ish if you're not careful. But I find that if you really want to get that pushed up look and your eyebrows are unruly like mine, this is sometimes the only thing that will work for me other than laminating, which I need to go and laminate. I'll probably laminate this weekend, honestly. I was waiting because I had a casting video, and the first few days you do it, your eyebrows look wild. And I didn't want to like have a casting and have them not cast me because my eyebrows were looking crazy, but that's over now. So I'm hoping I'll be okay. Okay, so I've added a bit of the product. You do have to like comb it out and be careful because when you comb it, like it can move the like colored product you add on, whatever that might be, whether it's like a pencil or a powder or whatever it is that you end up using, the filling in product. But if you brush it carefully, it should remove any white fragments and it should also not move the product. So, woo, as you can see, brows are filled in. I think they look really good. This is just my brow. Okay, here's another reason I kind of want to get Botox. This eyebrow is always higher than this one. So I kind of was thinking if it would just like even them out a bit. Drives me insane. But I know we pick ourselves apart more so than anyone else ever picks us apart. I'm trying not to like overly tuck my blowout because I don't want it to get messed up. But I will say like I haven't like brushed through it or done anything and it's really settling in nicely. Like I don't really want it to be quite this piecey, but like I said, I'm not gonna mess with it. I have some discipline and I'm not gonna mess with it. Oh, I do have these like perfect little clips that hold your hair back when you're doing your makeup, but I think let me see if I can find them. I can find them. Laura Mercier sent them and it was like one of my favorite things, but cause I'll take them off when I'm getting ready and like disperse them around. So they're probably in my bedroom. I mean, my closet little room, but okay. What are we gonna do next? Oh my gosh, I saw the wildest video. I have to show this to you guys and I want you to tell me if you want me to do it. So this girl is sharing, she's a makeup artist and she's sharing these two techniques for eye makeup. Look at how different they look. Isn't that crazy? So I kind of want to try both these techniques. So if you guys want me to do a video doing the same thing as her and like figuring out how to do it and sharing it with you guys, let me know. Many days I'll just do like a super light brown natural liner. You can also do powder if you want. But some days I like to do a little bit of eye makeup. And today I'm feeling like since I'm going to go to some events and a girls' dinner tonight, I kind of want to just add a little bit of eyeshadow. So I'm using this old Smashbox palette. I get asked about it a lot, but these are the general colors. So I feel like you could use blushes, you could use whatever. I don't think this palette's still available, but I'm sure they have similar. And I only am using it because it's what I have around. And I don't know, I'm kind of like, I get into a rut, I'm a bit lazy, and I'll just keep using the same things. So I like to do a mix of this and this. So it's like kind of a pinky orange. I also have this Laura Mercier blush. That's like that kind of vibe too. And so this is a really great option to use because obviously it's like going with all the palettes that I'm using. And I find that the orange really makes my blue eyes pop and I get so many compliments on it. Like, I don't know why. I just like am really into the whole orangey eyeshadow thing. So I'm mixing those two from the Smashbox and I'm actually gonna, I don't know, I guess throw a dab this blush in. But anyway, this is not like a serious technique. So I just kind of like to start in the like ball center of the eye and gently drag it out. And then with the excess product, I like to go in with the crease and just lightly do like circular motions in kind of like a C shape, even kind of sweeping under the lower lash line a little, just kind of adding and building the pigment to where I want it. Because I want it to look natural, but I also want to get the effect of that pigment a little. So as you can see, not a ton, but I like just a little. And I feel like a little bit goes a long way with this color. So you can just keep building it until you're happy. That's what I do. That's about it. On this before I started recording. So I'm just doing like a nice, like kind of a cat eye, but kind of like a natural one. So I only do about halfway through the eye out. And then I bring it up to like a wing, but I like it to be a little more delicate, a little more, I like to use like a natural brown so it's not quite as harsh on me as a black might be. So this one obviously is curled up a little more, so I kind of need to even those. Ooh, whoops. I've been using this Lash Paradise mascara. I got it on Amazon, big surprise. I just like things that are easy. So I was using a YSL, a Benefit Bad Gal Lash, and I really like this. If you're looking for one that's a little more affordable, this one's around $9. I really, really like it. It's really good. This is the washable. So they also have a waterproof version, which I am told is amazing. And, oh, I love when that happens. The best thing to do for that is while it's still a little wet, using a Q-tip, a wet Q-tip. So here is my eye with mascara and my one without, but obviously with and without mascara is a world of difference. I totally forgot to curl my eyelashes today. I've been doing that lately and I've been liking it, but yeah, I think that I like this mascara. It gives like a feathery look and I'm into that right now. I think This is just my little signature eye makeup look. I just really think it can make your eyes pop. I just think it's pretty. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of liquid highlighter. This is Dior Backstage Face and Body Glow in Universal. It might be discontinued. I've been having trouble finding it, but there are so many other good bronze highlighters out there. So as far as liquids go, I have another one here. It's by, what is this again? Cover FX, but I don't love it. It's a bit too champagne-y gold for me right now, and I'm loving this, so hopefully I can find a dupe. I've been wanting to try this foundation. People swear by the foundation version of this, and it's supposed to be like sweat-proof because you're supposed to be able to use it on your body and your face, so I want to do like a foundation off. I had a really fun idea for like a video to do like a foundation bracket, so like divide my face in half and try 2 similar foundations, and whichever one wins, try another and another until we find like the winner. But I don't know if that's realistic, but I randomly had that idea last night and I was like, that could be fun or a disaster. I just put it on my hand and then I use like 3-4 fingers and I just gently press into the places I want to be glowy. So I'm just gonna do that here, up through here, and then I will go blend it out more because inevitably it's not gonna sit perfectly, but I like doing this with my fingers over like a sponge or anything like that. For me, I find that's just like the best application. I'm putting a tiny bit on my nose, but not like a ton. I don't want it to look crazy. And then with whatever product's left, I'm just gonna press that up into my brow bone. I just don't wanna go too crazy there because it might move the makeup we've already done. It could mess with the brows. Like look, it already just got in my brows, which I don't love, but you know, we'll deal with that. And then I really want the inner corners. I really need to get like a little stick. Oh, I bet I have like a Laura Mercier caviar stick to put in my inner corner. I need to find it. I knew I had this. Woo! This is Laura Mercier's Metallic Taupe. So this is their caviar eye stick color, and it's in the color Metallic Taupe, which I hope it's not too like gold. I'm hoping it, I'm sorry, but I need to do it in the mirror because, oh my God, it's perfect, it's perfect, it's perfect, it's perfect. Yes, I've been thinking about this for so long, knowing I needed to like figure this out because I was like putting a dot of highlighter in liquid in my eyes and it just wasn't a viable solution for me anymore. Okay, I think I went a little too far. What else is new? There. So can you see I added, I'm gonna hold this up. I feel like the lighting is just kind of weird in here today. Can you see that I added, yeah, there we go. Just like that shimmer on the inner corner. I just think it takes it to the next level. Hair's shaking out nice. Feeling good about this, honestly. I just need to do my lips, but I think I have lunch in my teeth, so I'm gonna go brush my teeth before I do my lips, but this is pretty much the final look. I think it looks nice. If I wanted to like, if I was going on like something important or like, I mean, not life's important, or if I wasn't feeling lazy, let's be honest, I might put a few of these little individuals in the corners, and I think that would really make it pop just a little bit more. One down, one to go. Can you see? I just like barely, like I just popped it in there and you can barely tell, but I think it adds just like, just a little something. I just put the glue on my hand and I'm letting it get tacky on here. I just dipped it because that's just where we are today. And I think I'm going to use my tweezers to put it on because these nails don't make it easy, if I'm honest. Oh, no, we don't want to lose it. Oh my God, no, no, no. Come on, I'm nervous. Oh my God, what? Okay, there we go, we got the corner. Oh, okay, and I'm just gonna, and then you can kind of use your finger to secure it. Yeah, yeah. I could definitely do one more right on the end. I don't know. I feel like I should get dressed and be responsible and not be the latest. But I kind of feel like this side, see how it's a little more sparse at the end? It could use it. Girl, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Did it. And I'm really glad I did because I think that, tell me you got that TikTok that I referenced. Anyway, I do think that it helped fill it in. I'm looking crazy right now. Voila, we're done. This is what it looks like in the natural light. I just think it's really pretty. If you guys want to recreate this, let me know. I mean, like if you do, tag me on Instagram or just comment below. Yeah, I'm gonna brush my teeth, put on my lipstick, and then we're gonna pick out our outfit because one of the tricky things when I'm hitting like back-to-back events and then have like a dinner is you need to find an outfit that's gonna go with everything. And I think I know what I'm gonna wear. It's actually something I've been holding off because I was gonna do it in a haul for you guys that I haven't like put it on yet, but no, I really. It is this little, like it's like a suit in this pattern. So this is a sheer top and then it's a suit and like a shorts suit with like a blazer and shorts. Very cute. It's from Fashion to Figure. So I'm going to Oribe, which is a hair event. So theirs is like sleek and black and edgy. And then I'm going to Aveline, which is like a wine event. It's Cameron Diaz's wine company. And I don't know if she's gonna be there. Last time, you guys, I missed the event. And last time she was there. It was like at this beautiful house, like having a picnic, and she was just there, just there. I missed her, I missed her. So I don't think she's gonna be there tonight, but if she was, I would lose it. Anyway, side note. But I feel like that is very like natural vibe, so that would go, and then dinner could be anything. Okay, I bought this dress for my birthday. I even brought it to Italy and I never got to wear it. And then I didn't wear it on my birthday date, even though in hindsight, probably would have been the perfect fit, but I didn't know where we were going. And I kind of think this is the vibe because it matches, like the Aveline colors are orange. Oribe sometimes does like cool block prints and cool like special edition prints. So I feel like this could be on vibe. And then we're going to dinner at Yamashiro, which I think has some red in it. And it just seems, it kind of seems like the move. And look, it goes like, since I did my eyeshadow, like kind of orangey. Oh my God, am I finally gonna wear this? Try wearing my beloved Skims bralette under this just because it's comfortable and I feel like the straps are thin enough that it shouldn't show, and I want it a little support, but I don't want to wear a full-on strapless bra. So I'm gonna see how this looks and if it gives me the right shape and if it works. Yeah, if you guys are curious about the fit of Skims, like bodysuits or bralettes, whatever, or shapewear, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I'm Alex Michael May over there. And I just have shared recently 2 videos that break down, like in the last month, I've shared 2 separate ones that break down sizing, styles, etc. Because I know I had a ton of questions, and when I first went to shop Skims, I got super overwhelmed and then just like didn't. And so now I feel like I finally figured out the things I love. I finally like dug in and tried everything. So it's been a long process of trial and error. So I know that you guys have been wanting lingerie stuff, so head over there for that. And another thing I want to share, if the Nordstrom sale is still going when this goes live, this Wacol red carpet strapless bra, I shared it in my Instagram stories today, but they will be expired by the time. But I just bought a new one, but it's called the Wacol, it's called Wacol, sorry, Wacol red carpet strapless. I buy it on Amazon, but I heard it was on sale for the Nordstrom sale, and I think that goes through the 30th, say 28th. So this is probably gonna go on Sunday. I hope it's still on sale. I don't know. I can't remember if it goes to the 30th or the 31st. If not, I'm sorry. And I did share it on Instagram, so if you don't follow me there, hopefully. Hey, I'm very pleased with the way our look turned out, right? Okay, I was thinking this might be too much with the texture on the texture, but then I was like, no, the texture's fun. And it literally perfectly matches this patch on my dress. So I just thought, why not? Why not? So we're gonna go. And yeah, hopefully make it to 1 to 2 of these events, make it to dinner, have fun, be present, engage with people, connect with people, and don't forget to hydrate. I need to bring